Hey folks, I am Becky with Enduring Finances. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking a look at the breakdown of my budget for the month of August and my goals and my net worth. So let's go ahead and jump into taking a look back on the goals that I set for myself at the beginning of the month. So we can see that primarily these are focused on physicality of getting healthier, losing weight, that type of thing. So we wanted to weight train twice a week. I knocked this out of the park except for the week that I went camping, but that's okay. We're still giving us a check mark. I did cardio training twice a week as well, knocked that one out of the park. Continued to eat 135 to 140 grams of protein a day. This is now a very good habit that I have. I went on a camping trip in the month of August. It was delightful. I had a lot of fun there, just hanging out with Jackson and family and all the things. And then I kind of corrected my next goal that I had. I wanted to catch up on the photo backlog that I have of stock photography. I worked incredibly hard at this. Unfortunately, did not complete all of them, so we're going to word it to mostly because I think it wasn't a realistic goal that I set to complete all of that while also taking time off and continuing to do other tasks. And then I wanted to save $100 for house projects. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot about the fact that I don't have paid time off. I have unpaid time off. So when I took time off to go on the camping trip, there was no income coming in. And so I didn't factor that into my budget. I didn't think about it the right way. So that is something to keep in mind, that if you have PTO or unpaid time off, that's going to impact your income if you take time off. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the goals that I set for myself for the month of September. So I want to continue to do weight training twice a week. I want to continue doing cardio twice a week. I want to fix the fallen tree and fence in my backyard. It's been there for a hot minute now. I've kind of talked about fell from my neighbor's yard onto the fence, and we've hacked it all the way back, but essentially we're going to have to take down the fence, chop the tree up, and refix the fence. So that is my goal for this month. I potentially want to go on a last summer camping trip. Depending on how weather goes and finances, I'm going to try and do this one. And then I'm going to try again to finish catching up on my photo backlog of stock photography. And this is all the way up to all the photographs that I have prepped. I have a lot more to kind of filter through, but we'll catch up on that on the back end. And then I'm going to continue to address that $100, saving $100 for house projects in the future. So those are going to be the goals for September. Let's go ahead and get into my budget. Alrighty, so we can see that we're starting off with those fixed expenses, the mortgage payment of $1,305 paid off, my car insurance at $59.52. We didn't have to pay trash or sewer this month. And then we have that internet set at $59.60 split between personal and business expenses, so it's $9.60 for personal. And then we have $75.66 in my water bill, $115.70 in my electrical bill. And then we get into my spending breakdown where it gets a little bit more variable with that. So we'll get into my groceries. We did 4 shopping trips with that, bringing that total to $397.63. As far as eating out, we went to Five Guys and then Willow Creek Bar and Grill, where I ended up spending $49.56 total. As far as gasoline, we went quite a few times because we did do that camping trip as well, bringing our total spent on personal gas to $163.65 with a credit for my business expenses gas-wise here at $16.81. We can see that down here. As far as health and maintenance, I spent $241.30 on my semi-annual teeth cleaning, and then $300 in counseling, bringing that total to $541.30. As far as fun and other expenses, spent $31.53 on that camping trip, so I'm very happy with that. I went ahead and went to the Zach Bryan concert. He is one of my favorite artists, and I was very excited to go. I bought the tickets a few long months ago, but ended up paying $10 for concert parking. And then I spent $12 on stuff for me at the youth ranch, the Idaho Youth Ranch, bringing that total to $53.53. And then I did some Christmas shopping, spending $35.44 on that. And so that brings my personal expenses to $2,800 $806.59, so a little bit more than what we were estimating there. Let's go ahead and take a look at my business expenses. So as far as business expenses, we do have that $50 coming out of my internet fee. We did get that renewed my Norton Security, and it increased about $10 this month, so that came out to just under $105. Didn't have any expenses with my Enduring Finances, but with Holy Smokes Photography, we sure did. We spent $10.20 on Etsy fees, $17.61 on Etsy marketing, and then $52.37 on printing and shipping photographs, bringing the total to $80.18. And then as far as the additional income, just that $16.81 of gas coming out, bringing my total business expenses to $251.98. Let's go ahead and take a look at my income. So as far as income goes, we do have that fixed VA benefit coming in at $508.05. I made $990.59 off of my part-time job, and typically we're seeing that a lot more money from that. I did get $600 from other jobs. We kind of talked about that last month. And then Enduring Finances, we'll jump over here. I made $1.68 off of website ads. Off of Holy Smokes Photography, I made $178.18 off of print sales. And then as far as additional income comes, we made $60 from dog sitting, $160 from donating plasma. I did take some time off to go camping and just reset. I took some time off for camping and just to kind of relax a little bit here. So that's why we're taking that down a little bit. And then $100 even off of doing live scooters, bringing my total additional income to $320. And that brings all of my total income to $2,598.50. Let's go ahead and see how this impacts the total income breakdown versus expenses and income. So we can see that total expenses between personal and business was $3,058.57, and my total income was only $2,598.50, meaning that I was short $460 this month. Taking that time off and going on that camping trip really impacted that a lot. We can see the personal breakdown versus the business breakdown. So we did good business-wise. We made positive returns on business. It just wasn't enough to cover my personal expenses there. Let's go ahead and take a look at my investing returns. So we made $5.10 off of my high yield savings account. As far as my stock portfolio, we'll jump over here. We made $70.61 off of dividends. No trades or fees there. For my lending club, which is peer-to-peer lending, I made $5.54 off of principal loans and then 65 cents in interest, and then we ended up paying 6 cents in fees for a total gain of $6.13. For my 403b retirement account, we lost market value valued at $822.28 with no fees, and then my thrift savings plan, we lost another $177.74 in market value, bringing my total investing returns to a negative loss of $918.19 with those 6 cents in fees. So it wasn't the greatest month as far as investing in market returns, we can tell that here. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at my sinking funds, just money that we're putting into this. We didn't do anything for a birthday this month. Christmas, we did spend $35.44. My estimation is $300 for that. I think we're going to be well below that. I think I'm doing really good here. As far as trips, we are well over almost $300 more than what I estimated this year. And then we nixed the AC unit till next year and haven't moved forward anything with the emergency fund. We're just struggling to get by month to month at this point, and that's okay. That's just life. We'll just keep readjusting and making smart goals for that. Let's go ahead and take a look at my net worth and see how the market decreases and all of this has impacted that this month. So just a reminder, your net worth is simply your assets minus your liabilities, so what you own versus what you owe money for. So the biggest asset that I do have is my home. Market value for that is estimated $308,800. I have $150 cash on hand, $50 in my checking account, no money in my savings account because we came very close to hitting that emergency fund this month, $2,000 in my emergency fund, My lending club is valued at $56. My stock portfolio is now valued at $30,616. My 403b is now valued at $30,118. My TSP account is now valued at $14,359. I own about $6,200 in vehicles, $600 in furniture, about $1,300 in gym equipment, and about $7,500 in other stuff, bringing my total estimated assets to $401,749. And as far as liability goes, the only liability that I have is my mortgage, and we still owe $187,328 in that, bringing total assets and liabilities to a positive net worth of $214,422. We saw just under a 1% decrease in my net worth from last month, being valued at $216,000. So just a little bit impact there between the balances of my portfolios and my essentially my retirement accounts, and that money that I failed to consider when taking time off. But that is going to wrap things up for my budget. Next week I'll be doing a breakdown of all of the individual dividends that I earned and a thorough look at my dividend portfolio account. So I will see you next time, guys. Bye.